How's it going, everybody? Have some really great matches to show you, and this time it's between me and Blob. And we do 3 matches in total this evening, and I mix in one with See You Next Tuesday as well, which is going to be the next match. And with that being said, I had a lot of fun doing these matches and got past some of my prior limitations that kept me from being competitive with Blob prior, as I've strived to transform more as a player these past 3 months. So let's get it. I missed a lot of that because I was too busy yapping, but it's starting off at 1-0, his lead. I open up with some damage. I think he's a little bit lower than me. Now we're at about even. I'm trying the red aerial combinations, really trying to mix up my bag a lot. I'm realizing how jerky my camera motion is. The reason why is because I'm yawing. Try to, for whatever reason, Blob style is making me want to yaw more. And switch the camera from left to right. So I'm so sorry if it's giving some people a hard time. When I'm really focused and feeling it, I move the camera in a way that makes sense to me, but it might be a little bit hard to spectate. So if it gets a little bit too hard, I'm liable to just call it a day and just report on the summary findings. Or not summary findings, just fucking results. Like, let me talk like a human for once instead of just... Okay. 2-1. Strong aerial red, but he also counters with strong response on yellow and strong follow-up. We are both people who love using our red, and I like to do red-only duels with him in FFA. It's a real pleasure to fight him. He's one of the better players right now, and it's dueling like guys like this that really bring out some good energy out of me, just like Glorp, Windu, and other players when they kind of shatter their own limitations as well. I'm just like, it's not gonna be like last time. Because this is a player who is... would have consistently been able to 10-0 me and 10-2 me with little effort, and I make this evening a little bit more interesting for them. Putting up with some really confident reds. Some fast yellows. I wish I could have seen this from Blob's perspective. I think his camera's a little bit more controlled than mine is. 3-2, his lead. And as you can see, there's no blowout. These are all very close matches. And this trend actually continues for the rest of the set. And I'm trying to copy his motion and keep it as unpredictable as he's seeking to keep his. And I've also inherited a little bit of that from watching the Dark versus Pape and Dark versus Pingu demos, where he seemed to have some success with that varied motion. Ooh, great sweep by me through the open. But he comes with the blue, and we're going to see that a whole lot, where he just can sneak in that little blue for the quick kill, and he's very successful with that. See, like, I'll try to bully him straight up with red, but he'll be able to deflect it or get through it. See, that's an opportunity I had right there. I got a lot of tick right there. Good shot. Nice backflip red, but a little bit too exposed, so I punish it for 1 hit. Gosh, my camera is just going crazy. Ooh, good deflections by me, but bad follow-up. He punishes me on the parry. That was just being outplayed. I asked him for his HP because I was just like, dude, I thought I killed you like 3 times, and said his HP was 5. So all of these, despite the 5-2, I knew that all the HP, I knew that all the health was low. And there, I just ran immediately into a red right as I seek to trade some damage. And the idea there is I want to keep up my tenacity and don't just get pushed back by a red right. And so that's what I seek to accomplish by staying tight and staying in there. Bad penetration, but again, pretty low health. Not anything to get upset about. In effect, accidentally joins. And so we just gently remind him that we're matching and he's welcome to spectate, whether it's in the game or we're spectating. Nice red by me. Nice hit by me. It's getting very close again. That was another very low HP match. I'm pretty happy with that. And we'll see how I respond as the match goes on. Oh, excuse me. Let me pause this as I will be right back. Oh, no. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. I am back. I don't know why I say sorry, because on your guys' end, the video just continues as normal. Ooh, I get through with that red, and I'm feeling very confident. I don't care what the score is. Every single match has been within 20 health, roughly, so I'm not tripping about this that much. I'm pretty pleased with my dodging. And again, that's the head below 25. I try to turn it around, so it's 8-2, but it sure doesn't feel like it. Good hit on the eloquent stagger step by me to come around the red. And then nice red parry. It's one of the very few parries I've actually won. He's outperformed me on basically every single parry challenge. There's me trying to get a blue in on the red overhead, I fail, or red aerial. I found that, Blob, if you're listening, I found that he's a little bit susceptible to that stagger step for some reason. I don't know why, because usually people are not. He has bulletproof defense otherwise, but I noticed that for left and then left into upper left diagonal, the stagger step, when I reach with that a little bit, I've had more success with it, with him than I do with others, and I don't know why that is. An aerial yellow! Yes. Yes, queen. Yeah, just outplayed. 9-3. That was just being outplayed, for real. Like, that wasn't even close health. Ooh, low health by me. Let's see if I can put up a good fight to finish it. No. I'm seeing a little bit too offensive because I still have that confidence. Yeah. Yeah, so I was paying my respects right there, telling the stuff that I liked, and as it ended up being like the blue, the deflects, the parries got me there, and I was happy with my dodging and spacing and the fact that the HP was so low per every single duel. And this is where I really started to catch on fire, because he started bringing out some energy in me that that was going to be useful for the tournament tomorrow. I went into that wanting to win, but these next ones that I went into, I really, really, really wanted to win, and I kind of had, you know, a little bit of a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to show all the progress and all the hard work, and so I turned it up and took it to another level for these next 3 matches. Alright, so we're going to do a redo against Blob. And in my mind, I'm saying, like, this is not going to be like the first match. We're gonna play with the same level of confidence, but realize some of our weaknesses and try to be a little bit more adventurous. Try to employ a little bit more killer instinct on chase downs and really seal that W. If he's beating me on low HP every single time, then I need to improve that killer instinct aspect of my game. 1-0. Nice favorable parry by me. And then nice dodge for the red right. And he likes to employ the red right delay a lot. But he also does it randomly enough to keep me on edge and not knowing when he's going to do it. Pretty good stuff, Blob. And then I'm powering through with the forward volleys, and then get through and go into yellow. That forward actually serves me well as we see a little bit lower, and I start to pull some more unorthodox moves out of my bag. Red left into forward. I should have punished that. I'm being a little bit too cautious here. Nice in and out blue, followed by red aerial with the drag. I'm very happy with my execution there. Avoiding the lunge and then coming back in with the open stagger step. And then this is where my heart is pumping and I'm feeling... Blob is a very good opponent, but for some reason it's just like, I wanted it to be this way where I was being pushed and my limits were being tested, and that's the only way that you can really get through and shatter them is to subject them to great players. And use all of what you've learned and known and do your best. I got owned. And I was just saying, like, I talk about backflips in my matches all the time, and then I just go ahead and do it. And it is 2-2, even ball game so far. Nice red right delay to back me off. Forward, and I'm not running into those as much. I get that nice blue in and out, so my precision's going up a little bit. The range on that, and then I avoid another lunge. I don't think he landed one lunge hit on me the entire night, which is good. So I've been working on my defensive game in that aspect for a while. Okay, 3-2, he's up. Narrow win there. Checking console, making sure how many kills I got. It's an idle hit on me right there. Trey did some decent damage there, I believe, but he did some to me. It's so hard for me to just land a clean hit on him without Trey. There it is, that sweep. He just sits there and waits and uses that blue masterfully to just counter me in the open. I get in between his hits with the red right. He comes and responds with the same. Nice little flurry by me, getting in and out. Biding my time on the red, and then getting around with it with a second combination while he's stuck in the first combination. Backflip, and he punishes it. It says easy blue. I had a really rough opener tonight when I logged into to base. I think I lost my first 30 duels against everybody. Like everybody who was on, I lost, and then I just got sick of it, and I lit a fire up in my ass, and I was playing in bed, and I decided to play at my desk, and I was just like, guys, we're not gonna end the night like this. Like, this is ridiculous. And then so I sat up at my desk, had a little bit of coffee, and turned it up. And it turned out to make the evening crazy fun. It's always better to play this intentionally and the right mindset, competitive mindset. Blob beats me. Blob has beat me on nearly every single challenge that we see in the open like that. Nearly every single one he has beat me. My success has been hitting between his hits and parries. That's it. Like, there is no... I'm not winning the parries. That's one example right there, but it hasn't been a rule. Like, as a rule, he's been killing it. Oh, fast red right from him. Then I jump under his red aerial as I'm kind of becoming in sync with his movements, and if I can, because usually a lot of people jump back from the red aerial, and so the other player's still controlling your movements, but I'm starting to roll under them, thinking that it might give me some sort of footwork edge. Nice to flex again. Dishonest red left to back him off. Good parry there by me. I guess I am starting to win more parries, but just not very much. I'm not much of a dragger and damage dealer. I'm more of a single hit, get in and out kind of player. And I patiently wait for the red and hit it with the blue overhead. And he's just a great player who's making me better in real time, and if a player was really bringing out that kind of energy in me, then I make sure to tell them that. It's just like, it's not always like, oh, I'm so desperate to beat you. It's just like, dude, I am having a great time. Like, wow. Beautiful. Yeah, he actually pulled off the 4x red. So if we skip into that, I haven't been skipping into it a lot because with my matches, if they're just casual side matches, I'm not too keen on super deeply analyzing them. There's a 1. And I'm just mauling it apart, but then he gets 2. Beautiful, beautiful red. Gotta love that. I don't know, 4-piece, I could have sworn he did 2 hits before that and just delayed into it. And we don't see the 4-piece red very often, so I'm just like, excellent. A 4-piece red is when you swing red 3 times, but then a parry causes you to swing, is when you swing a red 3 times, but then a parry causes a 4th swing. 7-4. I'm really making some stupid mistakes, so I want to get back into this and focus a little bit. So I'm gonna be a little bit more patient, space out a little bit more, and wait for my opportunity. He likes to pull out those red triples. It's a very confident open red, that's for sure. Hey, that's my move, Blob. He's one of the only other players who does the open red upper diagonal. Yeah, so I don't do a lot of blue flurry punishes, but when I do, they look pretty. So I'm at 102.16. He jumps up with kind of a floaty dodge, and then I'm chasing. And then here's the blue. So he gets turned around in red. I'm saying, aha, there's my opportunity. So I come in, that's 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick, 5 tick. And then I jump up and chase him because he's trying to get away from it, and he's stuck in the same motion. And there's 6 ticks to go on for a complete chase down with a surprising degree of accuracy. I didn't realize how accurate that was in retrospect. But he got stun locked on my first deflections with blue, and I just saw an opportunity and went for it. I really would like to develop that kind of instinct way more in my dueling. Oof, ran right into that red. Dodging the lunge. I have 1 HP. Let's see if I can pull it out. I think I do with one of these. Very bold to go for the yellow on 1 HP. I probably wouldn't have done that in retrospect. 8-5. Yeah, and I was very happy with my dodging there. He threw out some lunges, and so far he has yet to hit me with a single lunge. And if he does, oh, he could have lunged me right there. Okay, I'm not sure why he didn't. Ooh, I think he took that one a little bit for granted. He is below 25, but I can't take it for granted. I do a really aggressive sweep, and it's now 8-6. So as we can see, it's a little bit closer than last time already. He's just bringing more and more energy out of me, and really bringing out the best of me. As the better my opponent is, the more likely it is that they're gonna just light a fire underneath of my ass and bring out reaction and energy out of me that I ordinarily wouldn't have. And so that's what made this so much fun. And with the chase as he went up into the aerial, now is 8-7. Nice red parry by me. Tied up at 8s. Oh. Sneaking in for the red right. He tries to come up with that. And I got him below 25 already. I think this is a flaw. I don't want to speak too soon though. And there's a stagger step. So it's 9-8, my lead. Or is it my lead? Yeah, it's my lead. And I'm determined to win, and I want to be careful, but I also want to not spare any of my techniques as well, and I still want to be aggressive and go hard. It was a good exchange right there. I think we're both pretty low health. He's doing his... Oh, I thought I had that. I do a really predictable red side. Red, yellow, yellow. And he's waiting to counter with the red, which is a tactic that I usually like to employ, so I knew exactly what he was doing. If you have lower red and you're looking to close a gap, you just sit there, wait for a parry, and you can close it. And I say it was a good strat, and it's going to be win by 1. It's tied up 9-9. We had spectators, so I wasn't wanting to hold anybody back. Ooh, nice deflect by me to beat him on the overhead. Instead of allowing him to carry that swing through, but then he carries that swing through, so it's 10-9. And that ends up being close. And we're gonna fast forward to my match with See You Next Tuesday. And I do this match, and then I have one more with Blobster. Open sweep on cut. Favorable yellow exchange there for me. And again, his camera is turned around as I keep getting around him, and I think I'm doing him a little bit on footwork. And then I was willing to trade a red hit there to finish it off. 1-0. That was a good hit by me. He's very low health, so I'm looking to get a quick trade in. So I'm going to challenge his straight up yellow to see if I can do that. Throw out some red as well. Red right. Ooh, that was very vulnerable though, but I also lured him in and beat the blue chase with the yellow diagonal. A lot of tick for me. And then I follow through with the red, gets through. His HP is low. Finish off with the red left. He's starting to space out a little bit more, play a little bit more conservatively. There's a solid red follow-up. 4-0. I say this to See You Next Tuesday a lot. If he had more red in his bag, he would be a force to be reckoned with. I find his red to be probably needing development, so we're gonna work really hard and get him to that point, because I honestly don't feel that great challenging his yellow straight up. If he had a red response package, that would be he would be all the more deadlier. Oof. Surprised I didn't get him there. He's giving me a lot more space. So I'm kind of poking around the limits of his movement in order to see where I can get in, how I can draw him in. He's controlling my movement right now. Even trade. And he tries to go for that punish, but I just back him off with that red and tick for quite a lot. So he is very low health right now. I like doing those little flips because you can't tell quite what my swing is going to be yet when I do that. I look forward to employing that later at the tournament as I hope to bamboozle some players and do well. I'm actually, I got Rubber Duck and then I got Garn. Rubber Duck, when he is focused and starting out, he's a very scary player. I'm curious to see if he's done more in developing that focus in these past weeks. And just as well for Garn, if I happen to get by Rubber Duck, then Garn would be next, as he got a buy round. And I look forward to seeing how my tech does against him. Again, very good player. So, pretty nervous about that, but we'll see what happens. Oof. He gets in between my red with some really nice blue. And I'm staying persistent with the red. I'm very confident in it, and so I'm looking to finish it off here. And he isn't sure what I'm going to do, but... So I believe that's 7-0. Trying to find an opening any way I can because he's doing a good job with the spacing right there and controlling my movements. Backing up, hitting the red, but I extend the range of that overhead by aiming up, and it gets me there. And I get through with that yellow, flash blue, go back to yellow. And I flash between a lot of different styles in order to keep people guessing at what I'm going to do. I believe that's 8-0. Throwing some yellow forwards, getting a little bit sloppy. I think he might have been giving up a little bit. My advice to everybody is it doesn't matter how far you are behind. It can be a million points ahead. It doesn't matter. Make it difficult for them, make them respect your effort. Opening up with a strong diagonal, getting a lot of damage for me. He's below 50. I'm at 83. He's trying to back me off with a blue forwards. And then I back him up with a red right to finish it. And then we have Blobfish coming on for the third match, and this is a good one. Some healthy competitive language. Strong opens from both of us, very confident gameplay. This is a pretty tough adjustment going from CuNextTuesday to Blob. Two very different play styles, and so I come into it a little bit cold, and I'm saying, yo, I need to adjust. This is ridiculous, so that's where my head was at. And now I'm like, oh, okay, back to Blob. Need to adjust to his style. How did I do that again? Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. I get through the blue flurry, keep my spacing out, avoid his reds. Keep my motion a little bit scrambled and unpredictable. Mix in a lot of aerials. Yep, nice penetration with the yellow. Ooh, I left myself open right there with the yellow. It's a blue and then a red right aerial follow-up. I was happy with that trade. I think he's lower than me. Let's see if I can seal the deal. And I do. It is 1-1. It's a promising opening. It's always good to open even rather than have it be one-sided. Makes for a more interesting game. Ooh, I got 3 ticks on yellow there. So we have roughly the same HP. So roughly the same HP. Let's see if we can seal the deal. And he gets it with that blue. Really good sneaking in there. And I was just saying that he switches in that instance unpredictably between red and blue, so it's like I don't know what he's gonna use. Ouch. That was... Oh my god. That was his best point against me all night. Like, he just got in between my hits, showing off his technical ability, and just almost like toyed with me because I had so many openings. That was really excellent. Good red parry by me. I think I got a favorable trade there. Waiting on that red right, but not getting too close. Just waiting for good opportunities with Blob. I know that they're there, and I can start to see some of his technique. But not an easy player to get through, that's for sure. Ooh, that was an honest follow-through. He could have lunged me right there, and I'm not sure why he didn't. So it's 3-2. Wait, what? Or is it 4-1 because he's up? I don't remember. That seems wrong. I have to pause next time console shows up. Ooh, red right. And I do a good job chasing there and keeping my angle on him, and there is a flaw. There's one flaw for me. Okay, hold up. Let's see this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yep. So it's 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. Yep. And then that would be 4-2. Yep. I'm doing a good job of scorekeeping, guys. I can count. I went to Glorp University Mathematics Division. I'm good. Opening with a triple sweep and red right follow-up. Oh, no! Get out of there, Glorp. And then me with the chase. I love that. So he's stuck in the red pattern. I roll away. And then I jump in as fast. I know that he's going to retreat. And so he's done a pattern of backflipping, so I immediately jump and flip into it with a blue flurry, keeping my angle and a camera on him, and then chase him down. I saw it coming, and it's like I gotta take all the opportunities I can, man. Got him down to a decent amount. And I asked him, why aren't you lunging? Because he has plenty of opportunities to do it, and I don't want him to hold anything back. Avoiding his red right delay jump. You see a whole bunch of different challenges right here as our velocity, both of us, continues to increase. And I'm starting to get favorable trades on this parry as well, and so we're going to tie it up at 4-4. I'm really starting to heat up and get an idea of how I want to engage with him, and that gets better with every match. It's going to keep getting better. I have to keep continuing to improve and not be satisfied with, you know, the player that I was yesterday. Just continue to get better. I've had some pretty decisive W's this time. Starting to close that gap a little bit. 5-4. I'm feeling very... I was already feeling confident. At this point, I'm feeling extremely confident. But that was one of my undoings because I didn't mean to jump at the blue. Nice tick right there. There it is. That was a great overall kill. 6-4. I thought it was just 6-4 already. I have to see console on that one, boys. He gets me with a nice red right there. Very nice. Even trading. Getting spacing. He was stun locked. I should have went for that. Yeah, he adjusted when he was stun locked and still got a nice swing off, so that was pretty impressive. Okay, hold up. Oh, come on. Glorp, keep that open. Okay, 4-4, 5-4, 6-4. Okay, here it is. 4-4, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5. Okay, I'm tripping. I'm doing a good job. An LMNOP tried to connect, and I noticed that he didn't have the map, so I stopped the map mid-match, and I make sure that we take care of him, that we make sure he gets the map. So I blank out for a sec, and I come right back. Ooh, nice stagger step on his red right there. I think that's why the stagger step is so effective against him, because he opens up with a red a lot. Oh! I thought I had that. 6-6. I thought I had that, fellas. Darn. Gosh darn it. There's a nice yellow by me. Ooh, that was a good move by both of us. That could have gone either way. 7-6. I think he pulled ahead. Nice yellow sweeping by me. That's one of the advantages what he does with opening with blue is it leaves him susceptible to red smashes and yellow. And that's, I think, the third flaw for me. I'm very happy with my performance. 7-7. Oh, I nailed myself for that one. And despite that, I'm still feeling very confident, so I'm coming in and I'm coming hard, and that doesn't really deter me. Oh, I had a chance right there. Yep, and I came back and won it. That was a good one. This is where I got melted, and then I just kept up my same careful gameplay. Careful yet aggressive. and came back. Okay, diagonal, trades favorably there. Dodge, get out of the way. And punish. And at this point, I'm almost certain that I have him, and so I'm gonna really go for the throat here. Okay, that felt like an even trade. Oh man, we tried the exact same thing, but he just beat me on it, so I was just like, "Fuck you." It's not personal. He knows that. Bad aerial by me, but good trade right there. Now let's see where I start falling apart, because yep, that was a good hit. That was a great dodge by me. So where is he successful here? Oh, very bad move by me. Why did I do that? Is it lazy red aerials that are being so costly for me? It's win by 1, 9-9, and it all comes down to this. Okay, good trade by me. Yeah, he brought out more and more energy as this evening went on, and it's a good primer for the tournament, which will take place later today in about 12 hours. You know, if somebody's bringing good energy out of you, I know that the tournament is going to have that similar energy. Oh my god, and he cleaned me up good with that red right. That was simply being outplayed. Well earned. And that was a great match. I had a lot of fun with that. I think he did as well. They brought out, as we kept going, I kept getting better and better, sharper, faster, etc., etc. But that didn't prevent me from making critical mistakes that led to him getting 3 kills in a row for the win and closing the gap. So that's a match. I think it was 3-10 him, 9-10 him, 10-0 me on Cunt, and then 9-10 again with Blob. I'm happy that I was able to compete and catch up and keep up. But more than that, that it was 10-9, but it really did, in some ways it really did feel like a victory, because I was so happy with how I did and my personal performance and some of those dodges and chase downs. But that being said, these matches against very good players continue to show me my limitations, show me what I need to work on, and so I'm really thankful to Blob. And I'm also thankful to Cunt for just kicking my butt earlier in the evening and lighting a fire underneath of me. He's a great training partner, and we're just working to bring out each other's energy the best that we can. And so that's all I got for now, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.